What's going on YouTube? Ground Chuck here in the Ground Chuck Man Cave. A little different view right now just so I can get it all in the camera. That is a 1968 Topps poster insert of Mickey Mantle. Not even gonna lie, it is in rough shape, but I just thought it was a cool piece yesterday at a consignment sale at an LCS that I was at. Got it for 11 bucks. So to put this into perspective, how big it is, that is a 67 Topps Whitey Ford that you'll see in a little bit. So I just loved it and I had to have it. Just to the right of Whitey, I'm going to zoom in, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's unique. That's the gum stain right there, just to the right of Whitey. Like I said, it is rough, but I had the right, didn't like how it was displayed when I got it yesterday, so I worked today on getting it done right. So I will explain that. So I try to have a lot of supplies and always have the right supplies for the right things. And I used some magazine backing boards, and it's like a team bag, if you will, for magazine. And so I used 3 team bags, 3 backing boards, measured, cut, tape, and just put it together. So I really like it. Don't know how I'm going to display it. That's not where it's going to be displayed. It will be displayed somewhere in here in my man cave. Possibly get it framed in the future with maybe a Mantle photo or a postcard, maybe by a Perez Steel or a Hall of Fame postcard. Do a couple different things. So I've got some ideas. So gonna move on with all my pickups from the last week or two. Not all of them, most of them. Sorry. So got this at the consignment sale yesterday. I think I'm turning into a Yankee fan, I guess, just based on my pickup. So 67 Topps Whitey Ford, just really sharp card. And the reason I say that is because it seems like all these vintage pickups I've been getting are of Yankees. So I'm fine with it. So I want to say, I forget, is it 62? Might be a 62 Topps stamp. It's either 62 or 64, I forget. Of Tony Kubek. So definitely I enjoyed picking that up. Here comes another Tony Kubek. It is a 62 post serial, hand cut. Like back, obviously it came off a cereal box, post cereal box. And hopefully this week I will be getting my Mantle post cereal return from Joey Brings It, who got it from PSA, so he's sending it my way. Here's a 62 post serial Whitey Ford. So I'm gonna put that one right there too. So I really enjoy vintage stuff, picking up stuff, and like I said, it just seems like I'm getting a lot of Yankee stuff, and you can't go wrong with the Yankees. You just have to appreciate the history of the game. So I'm going to do some moving here real quick. I'm gonna leave Whitey Ford up because he deserves to stay up, Hall of Famer. And I'll leave this one up too, the post serial. So this might be a little bit long with things I'm showing, so I appreciate you guys watching and taking time to do that. So yesterday at the auction, this was available. I got it for $8. It looks legit, seems legit. All the research I did. A Ted Williams Moxie Root Beer label from the 40s and 50s. So I thought it was an absolute cool piece. Got it fairly cheap. I got it for $8. So I was I'm just really happy with picking it up. So the Moxie Root Beer Ted Williams piece. I could not say no to this because you just don't see these in LCSs and stuff. But a 1962 Salada Tea and Junket Desserts Harmon Killebrew. It's a plastic coin, so like I said, I have a lot of supplies and stuff, so I put this together. I always have these on hand, so I did a mini top loader because it would have slid around otherwise and it would have been moving. So I cut the top loader, put it inside the top loader, and voila, it looks like it's a slabbed item, and I just absolutely love it. It's just a pretty cool piece. So shout out there to Dustin and Blake, because they are big Killebrew fans. Keeping rolling along with the vintage, I got a 66 Topps rub-off of Brooks Robinson. Absolutely cool item, I think. Got that fairly cheap. Got a 65 Topps embossed Brooks Robinson. Pretty good shape. A lot of these have surface scratches. These corners are okay. And there's only a couple little bit of scratching and stuff on the left side, on the left border. But I love that card. One Hall of Fame autograph. This is an upgrade. Not that I was looking to do it, but it was available. A Buck Leonard, Perez Steele. So anything Negro League is just insane. I upgraded from the 3x5 card that is absolutely amazing that baseball collector Mike Moynihan sent me. So I saw this and I'm like, it was a great deal. I think it was less than $20. So I was like, I have to have it. So very nice. I'm going to put Buck up there. And that is glaring and you can't see it. There we go. There we go. Okay, and one more vintage piece before I get into a little bit of the modern stuff. 1970 Topps High Series Alkaline. This is like books at 50. I got this for a great deal, and it's sharp. So it's going into my set, and now my set is going to be like, I think I'm at like 485 out of the, gosh, I'm brain farting. Is it a 720 or 705? I forget how many are in the 1970 set, but right off the top of my head, but it is, actually I do remember because I'm looking at my sheet now, 720 in the set. So I'm about 485 now total. So I was glad to pick that up. That's going to be a fun set for me to complete. Kind of modern stuff. Got this for $2 in the consignment sale. Bill James, statistician. It's a Topps Fan Favorites Archives autograph on card. So that's pretty cool. I mean, what baseball fan didn't read his books and stuff growing up? So I know I did. So it was awesome to get that auto. One of the versions, the mini versions that are out there of Billy Ripken. This is the Scribble. I did not have that Scribble. So I think I'm up to like 4 different versions of that. I like airs and variations. So, and then I could not go wrong with, these were available and I got them, I think all of them for like 25 or something like that. So, the update series, Nolan Arenado rookie. So I thought those were a great deal on something that possibly could increase in value, and I picked up 3 of them because who knows, I might flip 1 or 2 or even look to get them graded. I don't know. So thanks for hanging out and looking at my vintage stuff, my new vintage pickups. I'm still a Mariner fan, but my God, I'm really turning into picking up some Yankee stuff, which is kind of funny. But I mean, they've had just a storied tradition. You can't go wrong with Yankee autographs, Yankee Hall of Famers, Yankee vintage. So thanks for watching. Ground Chuck is out in 8.5 minutes.